It's got to be nice, too, to know that every guy wants to be on your skates and every girl wants to be on your stick.
No, I mean, that's, I think it's a little, that's an urban legend.
Rugged, gorgeous, and good at hockey. Such men are the dream of all hot-blooded Canadian women, and Sheldon Souray, not only all of that, but 15 years ago he had one of the greatest seasons for any Montreal Canadian defenseman, scoring 26 goals, just too short of Guy Lapointe's single-season record. That's better than all the other Canadians' greats. Chris Chelios only had 20 in his best season, Serge Savard 20, Larry Robinson 19, Shea Weber 17, and Piquet Subban only had 15 at his best. So what's nice is that Sheldon Souray had his great season in his contract year, which meant that he knew he could leverage it for a big, fat payday as a free agent. So at the height of his great season, we at Coolopolis sent in the great Jenny Kay to meet up over lunch with Sheldon Souray, where she proceeded to ask him some rather awkward and personal questions.
Everyone pretty much knows about what kind of hockey player you are, but what kind of man are you?
Well, I don't know. I think what you see is what you get, is pretty much just straightforward and honest. I don't forget where I came from, which is just a small community in Alberta, and I still kind of hold that dear to my heart and still have those values instilled in me, and just the I guess the traits that people back home have, which is just being hardworking, honest, and pretty simple.
But you're happy doing this now, being a hockey player. This has got to be a trip. That's something you maybe never imagined would happen. I mean, where you see yourself right now, is that just incredible? Yeah,
I feel like every day I'm living a dream, and when I was a kid.
What's the best part about being a hockey player?
Oh, I think just, doing something that I love to do, It's like a sport. It's not a job, Every day I wake up, it's get to go to the rink and clown around with the guys and, travel to nice places and, playing.
And it's got to be nice, too, to know that every guy wants to be on your skates and every girl wants to be on your stick.
No, I mean, that's, I think it's a little, that's an urban legend right there. But, no, it's just really, I know, I'm not, naive or too stupid to think that I kind of deserve this. This is something that, I don't take for granted. It's a lot of fun. I mean, an NHL hockey player and probably the best city to be a player in. So it's.
Is it the best? Are the fans here the best compared to others?
Well, the fans here are they have a certain standard that they hold you to. I mean, they've seen a lot of good hockey players come in here, a lot of championship teams. So the standard is high, but I don't know. They're supportive. They know what they want. They know the kind of product they want to see out there. So they're pretty demanding.
Okay. And which hockey players on the team are single?
Single guys are myself, Chris Higgins.
After the interview, I have a pen and paper. Would you be able to give me your home phone number?
I'll give you the wrong number. I don't want to post it all over the internet.
Okay. No, I just keep it for myself. But that's you don't have to give me anything.
Okay, when the red light goes off, it will.
Okay. Do you have a sensitive side? I mean, you're rough and tough, but do hockey players ever get the blues ever?
Well, guys are just regular people. We're just put on our socks the same way everyone else does. So yeah.
One at a time?
Yeah, one at a time. Left foot first. I mean, everyone does that, right? No, I mean, there's times where you deal with things. It's just that when you're in the public eye, I think it's a lot harder to come out. I mean, people have a certain perception of you, so if they, doesn't mean when I get hit I'm going to start crying, but I think also, since I had my daughter Valentina, it's really brought out a lot different side of me. I really feel like it's made me more sensitive, more responsible, more mature. At least that's what I think.
Yeah.
But,
well, you certainly, you answer questions well. You seem really comfortable in front of a camera. Has that changed when it all started? Were you a bit anxious and nervous, and now that you're in the limelight so much, you're getting some practice?
Well, it comes with the territory. You kind of have to. I mean, people really don't want to see, bumbling and stumbling like an idiot on camera, but I think some guys are more at ease with it than others, and also I think, even for myself, I always put myself in the position of a fan, and when I look at I don't know, celebrities in entertainment or something, you kind of want to know something other than the movies they're doing, or you kind of want to know something personal or.
Like, what did you have for breakfast this morning?
Well, even more personal than that. Like, you just want to feel like you can connect with them, and it kind of, you don't see him as such a, I don't know, idol, I guess you could say. You just want to see him as a regular person and see that they're kind of enjoy the same things that you do.
Yeah. But really, what did you have for breakfast this morning?
This morning I had a bagel with peanut butter and jam.
I'm very, very good at making that, so if you ever need anyone to help make you breakfast.
Perfect. Breakfast in bed.
Perfect.
Good.
Hot or cold vacations, what do you prefer?
Oh, hot, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, cold vacation every day we wake up here in the winter.
Do you find it frustrating knowing that no matter how big or successful you get or are, they'll probably won't make a movie about you like they did about Rocket Richard? Do you think that maybe having like a catchier sort of like superstar name would maybe help that out?
I don't think so, because I think it all comes down to, what you do on the ice, and for what I do, there's never going to be a movie,
like Slapshot 3 or something?
I don't think so, no.
Have you ever thought of some nicknames for yourself, aside from Shelley, which is something that maybe is a bit feminine and not really that intimidating? Have you ever wanted something like, like Slappy Sheldon or...
No, I wanted Shelley, because that, brings out my sensitive side.
Good, that's perfect. No respect to your disrespect to your ex-wife Angelica, but how many other Baywatch babes turned you down before she finally decided to go out with you?
None. It's not. It was kind of an avenue that was pretty unexpected, with different careers. It just so happened that she had a career that was in the spotlight also. So,
okay.
It wasn't really skirt chasing, going after celebrities.
Yeah. But did you ever wish or think about sometimes that you had ended up with Pamela Anderson?
No, never. It's not, for me it's, when I see people, I have a exact image of, what I see in my head and how I perceive that person to be. And, it just so happens that Ange had a career of her own, but, if she wasn't in, the public eye, I still would have married her. So her being on Baywatch had nothing to do with us getting together.
Thank you. This is Jenny Kay with Sheldon Souray at Pizzeria, etc.